Well, I'm very pleased with that win because I think they're very good. I think they're going to challenge a Valpo for the league championship of their league. They're hard to deal with. Usually when you absorb 14 threes or 12 or more threes, you lose those kind of games. But fortunately, our offensive efficiency was better, and we had to score to escape. And it was interesting because we're down in the first half, some new territory for a new team, and pleased with how how our starters reacted and played throughout the game.
How much did your main five guys need a night like that where they're just flowing and just going with it?
Yeah, they had to win one tonight. It was really again, they had to communicate on the defensive end. They had to play together offensively. They had to talk through tough stuff. That was good for them. I thought VJ was fabulous and continues to grow and, rebounding the basketball, stepping up, making big shots for us, and we were dying to score in the first half, and we're down 6 or 8 or whatever we were down. I thought Bonzi really bounced back, and we did downshift, and we ended up playing a little bit with Bonzi and Zach tag teaming because it was hard to chase those shooters around with 2 big guys all the time. And it helped us defensively at the end of the first half, and it really helped us offensively open the floor up for Demetrius to get in there in the second half.
What was your message to Zach August at halftime?
I didn't really say much to him, but I said something after the game. I thought he really handled that like a man and a senior because he wasn't very good and he was a little frustrated, and I thought that was really mature of him to bounce back and just play and not be distracted. The young Zach August may not have bounced back from a first half. So I thought a lot of growth there. I thought Steve was rock solid again for us, doing things. Bonzi needed a night like that. I thought Bonzi's deflections and activity defensively kind of were a key for us to kind of end the half with a spurt.
He kind of exploded there in the 5.5 minutes, and there wasn't a lot going on.
Right.
Was it getting down 6 that they realized Coach is right, they're good?
Yeah, I think they believe. I don't think our guys are to the point like they take people lightly. I think we're very focused. It was interesting to see him and VJ how they reacted when we were hurting. That was great to see those 2 guys make plays. Bonzi was all over the place. He's been like a caged animal since Friday because Friday was the ultimate frustration. So I thought he played really well tonight, and he really did.
Where was your anxiety level since Friday, seeing all the wacky scores and knowing this team's coming in here?
I didn't eat today, all right, because this group, when I watched them on film all weekend, reminded me of Indiana State. Just like Indiana State, who got us here a couple years ago. And again, then, you see the scores and you see another one go down and another one go down. And, then we're down 6 and I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be interesting, but we guarded enough, but our offensive efficiency was through the roof. And some nights you just got to do that to escape a team that's really shooting the heck out of the ball.
We're probably going to ask you this numerous times
Sure.
over the next couple months, but where are you offensively as you continue to try to adapt without the 2 guys?
I thought tonight for us to have 20 assists, 5 turnovers, shoot 57% from the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought when our 2 bigs were in, we ran the right stuff to take advantage of that, which is more of that circle action. And then when 1 big was in and we were 4 round 1, the floor was really open, and that was a Demetrius Jackson field day. Go, find, zip, rip. We got shooters and a ball screen big guy, happened to be Zach, rolling right down the middle. So I thought that's real growth for us today offensively. Kind of, when to ride the 2 bigs for a while, when to come and be more 4 round 1. I think we made some right choices there, offensively, who we substitute, how we played. Matt gave us good minutes. Matt Ryan's shot on an out-of-bounds under, we were dying to score. We were like, it was getting a little interesting. He didn't even run the out-of-bounds play right. That's how good a shooter is. He ran into somebody, then came off and made a 12-footer. That's, he's unconscious, but he gave us got a rebound. So he was in there. There's a young guy in there with the veterans when there's game pressure on us. So hopefully he grows from that. Same with Matt Farrell.
Was this the most complete performance by VJ you've seen?
Yeah, it really has, and it's been coming. He's practiced so well. He's been high. He's just been. It's funny. He didn't miss a shot yesterday in practice. So I was wondering. Sometimes I stop practice when a guy's shooting real good because you want to save some of those bullets for the next day. And but he had it again today, and his teammates really found him. But I thought the way he's rebounding the ball, his post defense, and some of the shot blocks he had. Just keep growing, son. I'm excited what he could be. He's just getting confident. I'm excited what he could be by January 1st.
Where is he growing the most on the defensive end?
In a stance, being alert, team defense, slide. And he used to get beat off the dribble so easy. He stays in front of guys now. He certainly uses his length to get out. He talks better defensively. I think an area where he's made great progress, he's very good he's a better passer. When he takes a couple dribbles and makes a play, I'm not as nervous as I was before. He's just getting better, getting more confident. And tonight, he should really feel like, he's a main guy for us. But this has been coming. This has been coming since June.
Astoria is not going to cause any headlines out of this one, but there he is as always with 13 points, 4 assists, and just 1 turnover.
And never did he make a defensive mistake. If you look at the threes we gave up, and they made some tough ones, but when we did break down, Astoria's never involved with the defensive breakdown. That's why we put him on 34 to start the game, just so he didn't get rolling, because that guy's an unbelievable weapon. But, he's amazing defensively. He makes the extra pass. The one thing that he is doing, he's driving the ball more for us. And he missed a couple and forced a couple, but I think we got to live with that, because under this new rule, we're going to get some fouls on that. And so we want him to drive it, but absolutely rock solid.
What'd you do differently offensively to get Zach rolling to the hoop? Because we hadn't seen that during preseason.
Yeah, we were, when he really got going, we were 4 round 1. Mm-hmm. And there was the ball screen in the middle of the floor for Demetrius. You've got Matt Ryan, BJ, and Steve in shooting spots, so you got to respect that. The spacing's great. And then I thought Demetrius made great decisions when we were in that kind of ball screen in the middle of the floor on when to go all the way and when to hit Z on roll stuff. And, again, that helps him when we can open up that floor and get him into a ball screen, hard roll guy. All right, guys. See you Saturday.